Welcome back to the Spiritual Awakening Chronicles. I'm your host, V, the Savage. Today we're experiencing something special. Father's Day and the first day of summer have arrived together. One encourages us to honor the fathers, mentors, grandfathers, coaches, and father figures who have shaped our lives. The other marks the summer solstice, the beginning of a new season, filled with growth, abundance, opportunity, and transformation. As I reflect on today's episode, I found myself thinking about Omar Epps' memoir, From Fatherless to Fatherhood. His story explores what it means to grow up with an absent father, navigate life's challenges, and ultimately become the kind of father he wished he had. That message stayed with me because it reminds us of something important. Just because something was missing from your past doesn't mean it has to be missing from your future. And that's where today's conversation begins. Fatherhood is about much more than biological. It's about presence. It's about guidance. It's about sacrifice. It's about showing up. For some of us, Father's Day is filled with gratitude and celebration. For others, it may bring reflection, healing, unanswered questions, or memories of those no longer here. Every experience is valid. Many of those impacted father figures aren't biological fathers at all. Sometimes they're grandfathers, sometimes they're coaches, sometimes they're teachers, sometimes they're mentors. Sometimes they're the men who stepped up when they didn't have to and nobody else did. They teach us through their actions, through perseverance, through resilience, through example. And often the lessons they leave behind become part of our legacy. One of the themes that stood out to me from Omar Epps' story is the power of breaking cycles. We all inherit something. Some inherit wisdom, some inherit pain. Most inherit a combination of both. The question isn't what was handed to us. The question is, what are we choosing to hand forward? Maybe your parents gave you something you needed. Maybe they gave you examples of what not to do. Either way, every generation has the opportunity to make a choice. We can repeat patterns or we can rewrite them. That isn't just fatherhood. That's life. That's healing. That's growth. That's legacy. The summer solstice represents the longest day of the year. Spiritually, it symbolizes illumination, growth, expansion, abundance. The light is at its peak, and with that light comes clarity. Summer asks us, what have you been nurturing? What dreams have you been watering? What seeds have you been planting? Because now is the season when growth begins to reveal itself. When growth begins to reveal itself. Nature teaches us patience. Flowers don't bloom the day they're planted. Trees don't grow overnight. Growth happens beneath the surface long before anyone notices. The same is true for us. As we step into this new season, many people begin noticing signs and synchronicities. Maybe it's a song that keeps appearing, a conversation that speaks directly to your soul, a dream that won't leave your mind, or perhaps it's angel numbers. For this episode, I want to focus on the angel number 939. 939 carries the energy of endings, wisdom, growth, and new beginnings. It reminds us that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. What is leaving your life may simply be creating space for what is meant to arise. When I think about Father's Day, Omar Epps' story, and the summer solstice, 939 feels perfectly aligned. It's about learning from the past without becoming trapped by it. It's about honoring where you've been while embracing where you're going. It's about releasing old cycles and creating new legacies. It's about becoming, not someone else, but becoming more of who you truly are. If you've listened to this podcast before, then you already know how important music is to my life. Music is one of my favorite tools. It's concentration. It's therapy. It's motivation. It's celebration. It's emotional regulation. Sometimes it's background noise while I'm working. Sometimes it's the soundtrack to healing. Sometimes it's a dance party in the living room. Music has a way of preserving memories. One song can instantly teleport you back to childhood summers, family cookouts, long drives, neighborhood gatherings, and moments that shaped who you are. Just like the seasons, every chapter of life has its own soundtrack, and every soundtrack tells a story. Life isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you truly are. The world will constantly offer labels, expectations, opinions, and limitations. Some people will try to define your story before you've even had a chance to write it yourself. Don't hand them the pen. Your journey is yours. Your voice is yours. Your purpose is yours. Growth doesn't always look like dramatic transformation. Sometimes growth is choosing peace over chaos. Sometimes it's setting boundaries. Sometimes it's walking away. Sometimes it's staying the course when nobody else understands the vision. Every experience, good or bad, contains a lesson. Every setback carries wisdom. Every challenge reveals strengths you didn't know you could possess. Keep learning. Keep evolving. Keep trusting yourself. You're not here to fit into someone else's mold. You're here to become the fullest expression of who you were created to be. As you enter this new season, what cycle are you choosing to break? And what part of yourself is ready to be fully expressed? Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, stepfathers, grandfathers, mentors, coaches, and father figures making a positive impact in the lives of others. May this summer solstice bring clarity, growth, abundance, and purpose. And if you've been seeing angel number 939, may it remind you that every ending carries the possibility of a beautiful new beginning. Until next time, I'm Vita Savage. Stay savage.